iOS 17 is packed with amazing changes. Some changes are very big and some are very small. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the best small changes that are very useful. So this video is all about iOS 17, 17 small but very useful changes. So let's begin the video. So changes in the iOS 17 are amazing. They are very small but very useful and can help to make life more productive. Well, let's begin. The very first one is the OTP Auto Delete. So let me give you a demo. Going into settings, then going to your passwords over here, typing on the password. Let me log in over here. Going into the password option over here, there is a new option named as cleanup automatically. What it says: automatically delete verification codes in messages and mail after inserting with the autofill. So how this works is very simple. Whenever you get any OTP code for your any application or website and you insert it using autofill, it will automatically delete the message or mail. This will help to secure your accounts, which is very good. So yes, this is very useful feature. It seems a small change, but a very useful one. Now, moving to the next one is the expired previous passcode. Now, sometimes we share our passcode with the other person and they can get login using your old previous passcode, which is not good. So it is very important to expire your previous passcode. So for example, going into the settings and then going to the Face ID and passcode. Let me insert my passcode over here. I always do so many mistakes while inserting the passcode. I'm really sorry for that. Now, for example, I want to change my passcode. Now, let me do this again. This passcode can be easily guessed. I'm going to use it anyway. This is just for the sake of the video. So my passcode is changed, or it is changing. It is taking a little bit time. Here is a new option, expire previous passcode, which means no one will be able to log in into my phone using the old passcode. So it is very important. You can use this option to secure your phone further. Now the very next feature and very useful one is undo move app. Sometimes whenever we are changing the app's location on our smartphone, we accidentally put the application in folder and we're like, oh my god, where is the app? What you can do is just shake your iPhone to undo move app, and it is very simple. Just do this and it will pop up with the option undo move app. Tapping on it and boom, your clock app is again on the first page, on the main page basically. So yes, it is very useful. Now finally, with the clock application, multiple timers are available and with the label. Going into your clock watch, going into your timers over here, and you can add multiple timers. As you can see, you can start the timer, you can add more. As you can see how many timers you want, you can add, and best part, you can also view your all timers on the activity feed on the lock screen, which is really useful. Yes, make sure to subscribe. For you guys are not subscribing much, so yeah, make sure to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, kill the subscribe button. Thank you so much for that. Now let me turn off all these timers. You can see I can control all timers just from the lock screen, which is really great. Now next one is with the camera application. It is very obvious that whenever we are taking pictures, sometimes we are unable to level up our phone. Now there is a new level settings in your camera. What you need to do is go to the settings, then go to your camera over here, and there is new option level just after the grid one. Turn this on. This setting will help you to take solid photos and in a very good angle. So for example, I am taking any picture and I'm little bit like shaky, my hands are a bit shaky, and it will show the level over here. As you can see, now I am in the exactly straight level, so my pictures will look much better because of this settings. Really useful. Now going into your message, there is another feature, very useful one, like going into my messages over here. I want to open all my photos over here. It'll take a bit of a time by going to menu and all that, but just tapping and holding the plus button over here, I can easily access my photos. Just tap and hold, and here are my photos. Very easily accessible, really cool, but small feature, but very useful one. I am glad it is over here. Now the next feature is with the Siri. Siri is much powerful in the iOS 17 and it is very useful. For example, I am reading this article but it is taking a lot of time for me, so I want to listen this article. So what I can do is I can ask Siri to read this article for me. So how this will work, let me show you that. Hey Siri, read this. Okay, so it is reading. My volume is down. I'm really sorry for that.
Available on the App Store.
You
Finding
can.
the right one can be overwhelming. To help you get the most out of your iPhone, we've compiled a list of the top 7 best productivity apps for iPhone, along with their pros and cons.
So yes, it is reading the article. By the way, this is my personal website. I will drop the link in the description below, where I talk about the productivity and other lot of stuff. Just like this, these are the top 7 best productivity apps for the iPhone. So if you want to visit this website, link is given in the description. Now coming back to the video. So yeah, coming back to the 17 beautiful small changes but very useful one. The next one is the easy crop in the photos, and this one is one of my favorites. So for example, you're into the photos application. Before this, it takes couple of steps to crop a picture, but with this one it is very easy to crop. So for example, I want to crop the house out of this picture. What I will do is zoom it out just like this one, and there on top you can see there is a crop button. So after zooming it, I will tap the crop button. It disappears somewhere. I don't know where it goes. Let me bring it back again. It is over here. Tap on it and this will crop, and you can just do done. For example, I want to grab this tree portion over here. I will do this one just like this one and tap on the crop, and this is how it is cropped. I didn't say crap, I said crop. Okay, so coming back to the video once again. So this is an easy way to crop your photos. Now Spotlight is also very much powerful than before. You can literally create events in the Spotlight. So let me show you how this works. So for example, I want to create a meeting event at 7 p.m. What I'm going to do is meeting at 7 p.m. It will literally pop up with the option of creating a new event. Tapping on it, it will help me to create a new event starting at the 7 p.m. which is really useful. Again, it takes like small steps to create a new event, which is really good. So yeah, very useful over here once again. Now coming back to my another feature, not my feature, iOS 17 feature, which is also really useful. So these are a simple way to take a screenshot. Nice. Now there are new shapes option over here. As you can see, you can add multiple shapes, but here is a twist with a shape. What you can do is, it is a hidden feature but a very useful. This is the shape I added to the screenshot. What you can do is double tap on the shape to add text. Double tapping over here, you can literally add text. So for example, subscribe, here is the text added to this shape. You can also choose the transparency level or the colors of this box, whatever you want to do. You can do this with this new feature that is also available only on the iOS 17. Deleting the screenshot because I trust you guys that you are gonna subscribe, right? Now going into the next small but very useful change is with the settings, and actually it is with the iPhone storage. So going into the iPhone storage, after going to the general, before going to general, then going into the iPhone storage over here, as you can see, there is the new option. Actually it is a filter option where you can filter your iPhone storage in 3 different ways. The first one is the size, the next one is with the name, and the third one is last used. For example, over here I used photos as the last my app, and it is showing according to that. Now if I change it to name, it is showing all the iPhone storage in alphabetic manner, which is really useful. going back to the size. So yeah, filters for the iPhone storage are also here, and again very useful. Now it happens with a lot of creators that sometimes we want to click a picture, or sometimes we want to open the camera or a video mode actually. So it takes a while to switch over here, but this can be solved with this new feature that is available in the shortcut of application. So what you need to do is just go to your shortcut application. For example, I'm in the shortcut application. I don't know from how many like ages this app is running. Now go tap on the plus button over here, add action. Now there are new camera modes, as you can see. If you are like taking lots of videos, you can select a video over here. If you are into selfie, you can select a selfie mode over here. For example, I choose video mode, I do done, and after that I can add that shortcut on my screen over here, just like this. Few simple steps to set up over here. Now what this do, for example, I am opening this camera and it is taking me to the picture mode, but with the help of this shortcut it will simply directly takes me to the video mode. So yes, you can quickly go to the video mode because of this shortcut. So yeah, it is very useful and it is also there. Now moving to the next feature is again with the spotlight. I told you guys spotlight is way more powerful. Now by typing alarm over here, you can control all your alarms from directly from the spotlight, which is really useful, I can say. You can view your alarms, you can directly control all the alarms from here just by typing alarm in the spotlight. I told you guys again, spotlight is way much powerful this year and very useful. Now going to the next feature, I was looking for new wallpapers and I found this small change but a very useful change. Now let me show you what this change is all about. Now going into the wallpaper, for example, adding a new wallpaper over here. Now there are dark mode for these wallpapers. As you can see, this is the dark mode version of this wallpaper. If I go to the light version, this was used to be the light version. And if you are using dark mode, you can also use the dark version of these wallpapers. So this is a small but really good change with the iOS 17. Now moving to the next one, last but not the least one. I mean, like, there are so many features more I am going to discuss. Now moving to the next one is with the weather application. So for example, I go into weather application over here, and right now I tap on this button over here. Now there is a new option with the wind where you can view how the wind is going on. Now tapping on these three lines along with the dot, just like this. No, I'm sorry. Tapping on this one, here is the new wind option. As you can see, now I will tap on the wind option. I can view the wind speed and all the changes with the wind in the weather application, which is really cool. For some reason it is not loading the weather application properly, maybe because of my internet is not going good, but yes, this is a really good change and a very useful change. I will show you this change in any other video, but yes, this is a really useful change. So yeah, wind is also over here. It will share also the speed of the wind. So it's a night time, so you cannot view that properly, but yes, this is a small change and it is also here. Now moving to the messages, there is another very useful change in the messages, much needed honestly. You can speed up your voice messages. What you need to do is tap and hold the play button for a while. And here are the new options: play at 1x, play at 1.25x, play at 1.5x, play at 2x. You can control the speed of your voice messages with this feature. So yes, very useful again. Now moving to the last but not the least one is with the reminder. So for example, you are here in the reminder application, you create a new reminder, birthday bash or whatever. Going into the details, you set up the timer like this. There is a new option, early reminder. You can now set up early reminder. Here are the few options: 5 minutes before, 15 minutes before, 30 minutes before, 1 day even before. So you can or make all the surprise preparation for the birthday. So yes, it is very useful, and finally it is here with the reminders application. So guys, these were the few changes, few very useful, small but very useful changes in the iOS 17, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And yes guys, please make sure to subscribe the channel. Many few people are subscribing, but please make sure to subscribe, and definitely I will see you in my next video. Until that, take care, peace out.